Soul is soul. And it has been put into everybody. And nobody put it in there, but somebody put it in there. Nobody you know put it in there. Nobody you've known put it in there, obviously. When there's a question of who or what is soul, you'll know when you realize what it is. You'll know. And you'll know that everybody is soul of itself. Everybody has soul of itself. But not everybody lives soul of itself. And certainly, not everybody lives that soul of itself, which knows itself as everybody else. So we need to know that soul that knows it's everybody else. And that's the real soul that's everybody else. See?
What about conflict at a personal or individual level? Nothing to do with race, religion?
That's just ego noise. That's selfishness against selfishness. It's selfishness hating selfishness. Self-hating selfishness. That's what it is. Your unhappiness is self-hating selfishness. Your own self. You hate yourself. Your self hates itself.
Is all conflict self-hate and selfishness?
All conflict is self-born. All conflict. Every manifestation of conflict is self-born. We're talking about individual conflict. We're not talking about the birds and the bees. See, but it's self-born. In other words, like if two elephants are fighting, they have a bug that they're trying to get rid of in themselves. See? If two alligators are fighting, it's because they got something in them that they're bringing out the worst in each other. They have to defend. They have to protect themselves. See? So they hate the idea of being destroyed or overwhelmed or dominated. See, there's something there. See? Because peace doesn't fight like that. See? Peace is beyond fighting, in a sense. See? So once you attain real peace, the idea of conflict doesn't exist in the same way it does for ordinary people. See?
Can one fight from a place of peace?
You can fight, I guess you could call it fight, with peace in your heart. You can fight for peace, let us say. You can fight for peace, right? But it doesn't mean your fighting is peaceful. But you can fight for peace. But who are you and what's left? Right? If you enter the realm of peace, as it is, let us call it nirvanic bliss. Are there warring Buddhas, maybe? Right? It's an image. But there's a contradiction there. The Buddha's peace. Nirvana means end to conflict, struggle, suffering, and the rest of it. The non-existence of it, which is in everybody. Everybody as source is non-existing conflict. So you can see thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of monks on the same wavelength of peace, compassion. That's true nature. That's not social nature. That's not racist nature. It's not BS nature. It's not aggravation nature. It's not ego nature. It's not self nature. It's true nature. Don't believe that. Know it for yourself.